Hey YouTube, okay, I think I'm live. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream, so you have to bear with me today in case I, click a few buttons in the wrong order or something and you end up losing me for a sec. All right, so today we're just going to be looking at the Black Friday Vinegar Syndrome haul, Black Friday Vinegar Syndrome sale. We will look to get a haul. So yeah, twice a year, Vinegar Syndrome, they knock 50% off a lot of this stuff. Black Friday, and then they do halfway to Black Friday. Really, this is going to be an ideal stream for anyone who's just starting out with Vinegar Syndrome, because I'm going to go right through it from top to bottom, and I'm going to give you my recommendations. And this is something I wish I had when I started collecting, because I would watch a few of our American counterparts, but I don't know, I get mixed advice on what the better films were and stuff. So, I mean, this is why the sales are great. So you can just buy a load of stuff at cheap, and then, some of it you like, some of it you won't, but you could always sell it on, I guess. All right, then. So we'll jump straight into it then. So I'm going to share my screen up. Oh, see, I told you I'd mess up already. Here we go. Okay, so I mean, the new titles that they've released today, they won't be in the sale, but I mean, you've got Vinegar Syndrome, Ultra there, VSU of Daryl. You've got these 10 movies, which is not bad really for £64 in this set. You've got Prophecy, set 1 to 3 in 4K, really good. This was only announced this morning. This was a secret title, Existence, the David Cronenberg film with Jude Law. So that's got a lovely, case and everything. Got to be careful of that one because he might end up selling out pretty damn quick. The Black Room, and then here's another one that might end up selling out. I'm not sure if it'll be in this sale, but this is Fatal Games. So there's been a lot of buzz around this one. A lot of people saying it's a really good film from the 80s. You'll probably always be able to get a standard release, I imagine, but if you do want it with a slip, you're probably going to have to push the button sooner rather than later. You've got to be careful with these prices here because it says from £21, but that'll be without the slip. And if you want it with a slip, it'll go up to about 28. So just be careful that these prices you're reading here are not always the prices you're necessarily going to pay if you want the full deluxe edition. Okay, then you've got The Untold Story 2. It's only a sequel in name, but if you've seen The Untold Story, then that is a wicked category 3 or Cat 3 Chinese extreme movie. So yeah, I look forward to Untold Story 2, even if it wasn't related. A Gun for Jennifer, never heard of this, but it's definitely winning the award for the worst slipcover ever. I don't know what they were thinking with the artwork on this one. This is a popular movie, one of the better shot on video movies from the 90s, I think, Redneck Zombies. I got a feeling this one might sell quite fast as well. They've also released it on VHS and it lights up. £48 is quite expensive wise. We'll have a closer look later, but they're selling fast as well. They've done one for Redneck Zombies and one for Rad, which is the movie Rad sold it a long time ago, even standard copies. Well, it was a VSU, so I don't think they were standard editions, but still. And then you've got the Angel Collection. So the box set of these sold out a long time ago. It goes for about £100 on eBay. You could buy the movie separately standard, but they've done these new really nice recommissioned slipcovers. It's over 1,000 in stock, so I don't think you have to worry too much about them running out, but I do really like them. So, they're definitely on my radar. Well, I say that I've done my shopping already. I was up at 5:30, but yeah, and then you just got some merch and stuff then. So anyway, we'll just go, like I said, from the top and, well, from the bottom we'll go, and I'll give you my opinion on these movies, and then hopefully you can find some that, interest you. I'm just going to go to the bottom and then go right to the back. We won't waste a lot of time on some of the stuff at the back because a lot of it would be sold out or a lot of stuff I wouldn't have seen, so I can't offer you too much knowledge on it. But so we'll start on this page then here. So some of these are partner labels. I won't bother with the partner labels. Can I filter it without the partner labels? No, but don't worry about it. So we won't look at their TIG pictures, but I mean, this one here, Dennis Hopper, early film for him, £13, so not bad. I'll say that's sold out, sorry. So there's the Angel Collection. Look, that's sold out now. So, it's pretty handy that you can get that commission slips because they are good films. Just got Gareth in the chat. I'm not very good at doing these comments, so there we are. Hey Gareth, did I show a name? No. Yeah. Okay, so what were we doing? Okay, yeah. So like I said, the Angel sold out, but you can get those new ones with the newly commissioned slips, so they're worth getting. Okay, so go to the next page. I am working all day looking at them, so we will buzz through them. Okay. Right, so this 1 year then, graduation day. So this is one of the ones I've got. Where's E2 in the pile? I should have put him in some sort of alphabetical order, really, but you can never see for looking when you want something, can you? Graduation day, there it is, right on the top. So I don't know how well you can see this because I'm only on the camera small. But yeah, so it's got a wicked slip cover. There's the back. The back's all like shiny, like a photo, and partially embossed. And then you've got another cover there, and inside I always flip them so they, because you've got the wood artwork on the slip cover anyway. So there we are, and then there's the back, and this one is region free, so you can watch it in any region. It's a good slasher movie. I definitely add it to your collection, but it's quite mild compared to like any sort of extreme slashers and things you might be used to from that era. So yeah, that's definitely one for the collection, and that you can still get the slip cover as well. So that's Tiny Darts. Just go in. Yeah, so it'll cost you £16 with the slipcover. So it doesn't feel like a sale these days, I've got to be honest, but it's still better than paying the full whack, I guess. There's 783 in stock, but it's been out a long time, so you should be all right with this one. I very much doubt it's ever going to sell out. Okay, then I don't really know much about that driving collection ones. They sold out long before I started collecting Vinegar Syndrome, the DVDs. Sugar Cookies has been in stock for a while with a slipcover. I don't know now, and I think it's more of an erotic movie, so I haven't really bothered picking that one up. Runaway Nightmare, I think that's been sold out for as long as I can remember. Lots of these are just DVDs. Fanny Hill, they can't seem to sell that one. It's got Fanny Hill and the Phantom Gunslinger. I think the slip's pretty cool, but it's always in stock, and it always comes around on their subscriber week in the sale, so I don't know. It's just a reflection on it not being very good, I suppose. Night Train to Terror. Okay, this is only £10 if you want a standard without a slipcover. This is another one that I don't own because it came out early days, and I've only been collecting Vinegar Syndrome for about 18 months. Sorry, my laptop's a bit slow. Just trying to have a look if there's anyone famous in it or anything. Can't see anyone on the cast. It's multi-region. You can see from the back of the box. Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so a couple of these are then sold out then, so they're all the DVDs. Punk Vacation, I'm not sure about that one, but they've released a newly commissioned slip. We'll have a look at a bit, and that's got wicked artwork on it on the back. So I am interested in that one. I've heard it's okay. I never bought it because it didn't look like my kind of film, but that's one that I do want to add to the collection. Let's see how many is in stock. So there's 535, but it's been out a long time. So I would say you would be all right if you're on a bit of a budget, which I am. I don't think you need to rush to buy that one, to be honest. In regards to my budget and my buying habits with Vinegar Syndrome, if it's got over 1,000 in stock, I'm probably not going to get it because there's no rush, and I got a budget of about 150, 160 this time round, and that doesn't go far. And so anything that's looking like it's going to sell out, I'm going to prioritize really, because then otherwise you're getting done by the scalpels on eBay. Ridiculous prices. Okay, so here's another one I've got here, and that is Luther the Geek. It's not available with a slip cover anymore, so you will only pay that £11 that is advertised on it. There won't be any higher pricing for it. I think you can get it on 88 Films All right, this is another bumper recommendation, but it's not for everybody, okay? It's got a bit of a video nasty feel. It's like this guy, like, breaks into his asylum and he thinks he's a chicken. He just goes around biting the heads off people. He don't speak. He just goes, beep, 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 and he kidnaps this girl in his barn, like, and he's got her chained up, ready to bite her head off, and then she fights back and all that. Like, it's not, it's terrible, but it's good at the same time. So I do actually recommend Luther the Geek, but you couldn't get it on 88 films, I think, over years. So you may want to check, but I mean, at £11, whatever. So Frightmare, that's another one that I got. I have watched Frightmare. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can't remember a lot about it. That's the problem with some of these films. You with the Vinegar Syndrome ones, you watch them, doze off or whatever. They're like comfort viewing, and you don't always remember a lot of what went on. So this is Frightmare. Again, I think you can get this on 88 films, so you might want to check your pricing. It's got a wicked slip. It's embossed on the writing, and then it's got like some nice purples on the back. And then this is the alternative artwork. Okay, this one's still in the cellophane because I do try before I buy sometimes with Vinegar Syndrome and watch them on streaming sites. But yeah, this one is okay from what I can remember. It's multi-region, and you can still get the slip cover. So I'd say, yeah, add it to your collection. But, again, there's no rush because I very much doubt it would ever sell out, really. It's been because they've had it for such a long time. And we got some more DVDs and stuff. Demonoid, I don't own. Or Nightmare Weekend, I don't own. I've heard Nightmare Weekend is pretty terrible. I think it's set in like some sort of arcade. That's like a pinball machine on there. Again, I would like to get them so I can beef up my collection. But again, I'm probably not in no rush. There's 838 left, and it's been out a long time. So yeah, there's no rush with Nightmare Weekend. Any of these ones I haven't seen, I'm not sure. But if you've seen them, then let me know, and I'll know whether to grab one up, because like I said, you don't get a lot of people reviewing Vinegar Syndrome with a UK frame of mind. You get a lot of Americans, but they see things different to me sometimes. So yeah, there's only 85 of this. So if this is a film you want, you need to get on this, because this is going to go at any minute now. So I'll be coming back to that one a little bit later on for the sake of £11 just to get it, and I'll have to pay over the odds to some dodgy eBay guy. Okay, just some DVDs there. And this one here, sometimes Aunt Martha Does Awful Things. You can get that over here on 101 Films. It's their side sister partner label, whatever you want to call it. AGFA, American Genre Film Archive. So Madman there, that's had a upgrade to 4K, so we'll do that when we come around to it. These two sold like long before. That one looks pretty cool, actually. Double. I do like the doubles, getting 2 films for the price of 1. The Mothers, believe it or not, I actually own this one. So this is DVD. This is only £7 in the sale. Wicked film. Must own, like, if you like exploitation movies from the 70s and movies about like women kicking ass. Okay, I've only ever watched it once, but I really enjoyed it. It was good fun. They come on this booklet called The Mothers. Oh god, you can't really see it, can you? So yeah, like I said, it's only 8 on DVD. I can't even imagine it ever getting a higher release though. So that's on Bumper's recommendation list for £6 all day, or £7, whatever it is. Sorry, I knew I was going to do it once, clicking the wrong button. Always happens. I got to present the screen again now. Hang on. So I don't do them very often, but I just felt there was a need today to get the good word out of the good Vinegar Syndrome film, so you can whittle between the crap. Okay, so don't go in the house. You can get this on Vinegar Syndrome. On Vinegar Syndrome. Get this on 88 Films. It's not a very good movie, really. It's got, some people like it because it's a bit of a video nasty and it's got some nostalgia, but it's not very well made, really, at all. I don't own it. You can get the slipcover now as part of the members club for 1,000 points, like a limited edition slip, but the old slip's long gone. I think John had this recently on Mondo Chalabek. I think Brum Horror sent it to him, so yeah, he said he liked it, actually. So if you watch Mondo Chalabek and you've got the same taste as him, then yeah, I'm sure you will like it. Okay, here's another one I got, Raw Force. Okay, I bought this off an eBay seller. Didn't cost too much, only about £6 or £7. There's no slip or anything, and you can get it on 88. But I just, if I can get it on Vinegar Syndrome, I will, because you get the spine to match up like with the others, with the old woman on the end, so that's good. with the little woman, with the woman on the end. There's a 2-disc set as well. I didn't pay much for it. It was a good film as well, Raw Force. It's kind of the sort of kung fu mashup, Eastern mysticism type film. I like, maybe a bit like a poor man's Big Trouble in Little China. All right, so what page are we on there? 15, okay, 14. Lots of sold outs, but this is these are the older ones, so we'll be getting to the real good stuff soon. So don't worry if you're a new collector, think you missed a lot. Don't answer the phone. That's been available for a while. With a slip, I still don't own it because to me it doesn't seem that it's going to be that good because it never seems to sell. But he says that it's down to 114 now, so that's going to go on the list along with Demonoid. So I'll probably be grabbing that one this sale. I said I've already done my order, but you can add to order, so I'll add a couple of bits and bobs. All right, so Jack Frost, I got that one. I bought this in the last sale because, well, yeah, it was going to sell out, so I won't spend too much time on it because you can't buy it now. But there it is there. It's got Shannon Elizabeth in it from American Pie, so that's always nice. She gets killed in the bath. And yeah, it's not the one to be mistaken for with Michael Keaton. This is a killer serial killer, one bit like Chucky, but he comes back as a snowman instead. It's from 1996 as well, so it's not one of the old 80s ones. So, it might have some more recognizable faces in it for you. And I forget Shannon Elizabeth, how long she's been knocking around for, because it's made in 1996. So it's multi-region anyway, so if you did manage to get your hands on it, you'll be able to watch it in the UK, no problem. Okay. Right, sorry about that. Okay, so Jack Frost, and yeah, so good movie, definitely recommended, but you won't be able to get the Vinegar Syndrome unless you get an eBay seller. All Saints of Sodom sold out. So The Undertaker, they've just done a special slip for this for 1,000 points as part of the media club. I've heard some good things about it. I don't know it. It didn't take my fancy before with a bit of a plain cover, but let's see how many they got left in stock. 562. So I'm not going to mad rush on that one. I'll probably get that one on the next sale, or in January they'll do a subscriber week. They used to do it now, but they don't do it anymore now, where people renew their subscriptions for the year. You pay like £1,200 and you get every title for the year. But during that week, they also do 50% off a load of stock they can't sell. So this is why I say to anything that's got 1,000 in stock or more, just don't panic about it. You might be able to buy it again. Maybe even a bit of a cheaper price. So Hobgoblins, this I haven't got a slip anymore. I don't own it. Bit of a Gremlins rip-off. It is my sort of film, actually, but I don't know. They did repress the slip, so I could have got it with a slip previously as well, but I just didn't bother. So I didn't see how many were in stock then and that one. I'll come back to that one in my own time. I might end up getting it. So Death Row game show, I got that one. Some people say it's a bit of a Running Man rip-off. It is got similar vibes, I suppose, but I mean, I haven't got the budget of Running Man, and a lot of it, so. But I suppose it is. I suppose a bit like Saw as well in the way they do these live traps on it. It's pretty good, mine. Definitely worth a watch for the price you're going to pay for it. It's multi-region as well, so that's always a bonus. Deborah Lamb, I don't know if I recognise that name, or am I just confusing it with Larry Lamb? Okay. Right, sorry about that. Just make sure it's sharing. I get a bit paranoid using these computers. It's not working properly. Use a W, Murder Weapon and Deadly Embrace. This was selling fast in the last sale. Again, I didn't pick it up, but I wish I had. The slipcover versions have gone, but there's 2 films. So you're getting 2 films at 12 quid. But it's 658 in stock, so I'm not going to rush on that one at the moment. Sorry, my laptop's really slow for loading up the pictures and stuff. It looks pretty cool, though. Look, I clicked off that end. There looks to be some Rudy's at the bottom. Some Nightmare Sisters. Again, this is one I don't own, but again, there's another new slip for this on the award points. So if you've got 1,000 points and you own it, or you want to buy the standard, then you can put the limited edition slip cover on the top. I think they look cool as. But again, I've used my points. I had 3,000. I've got 3 limited edition slip covers, so I'll show you the ones I got at the end. It wasn't Nightmare Sisters. I'll wait for them to come back round when I build up some more points. So there's 332 left in stock in that one. So if you wanted it, I would probably pick that up. So that's going to go on my list with Demonoid and whatever the other one was. It'll come back to me when I go back through the site later. Then we got some sold out stuff again. Hellbent, Horror House on Highway 5. I don't know anything about those two films, unfortunately. Count Dracula's Great Love. Does not look like my scene at all. Is that Paul Nashi? I don't know. I'm not very good with old school foreign gothic horror. Let's have a look. Yeah, Paul Nashi. So it's a Paul Nashi movie. So a bit like a Hammer movie, I guess. Might have subtitles. I guess it will. I'm not too clued up with Paul Nashi, but I just know that he has got his fans. So, you may like that one. And then there's just more sold out stuff here. There's the Rudy Moore movies, Evils of the Night. I don't mind blaxploitation, but it's not something I'm massively knowledgeable on, so we won't spend much time on it. You could buy it as a box set before, but I don't think it's available now. Although you can buy the box, you can buy the empty box, but you can't buy the films anymore or the box set. So they're all DVDs. So we got Pigs here, but I won't waste much time on that because you won't get a slipcover anymore, and you can get it from 101, I think, or it might be 88. I've got it, and it's a good. It wouldn't be surprised if it's the same transfer. So yeah, I wouldn't rush to get that, but you can get it over here because there's no slipcover. The Bees, okay, so I got the Bees somewhere, I'm pretty sure. So I've got a slipcover on this one. So this has got John Saxon in from Nightmare on Elm Street fame and lots of other films. He's in Cannibal Apocalypse as well. So I haven't watched this movie yet. It's still in cellophane. I just think it's a man versus nature movie, I guess. But yeah, John Saxon's in there. If you can still get the slipcover, then it's got to be definitely worth it. Is the slipcover still available? I'm not sure, to be honest. It was repressed. It had sold out the first time. Yeah, limited edition slipcover. See, so it didn't say anything. It didn't show anything on the side to say it's limited edition, like a bigger Vinegar Syndrome label or anything like some of the other ones have. But yeah, I mean, for £13 with a limited edition slipcover, this would be amazing. So there we go. Okay. And then that's it for that page. Okay, so these top two I'm not sure about. Liquid Sky and Disconnected. They don't look like the usual Vinegar Syndrome movies. I haven't picked those up. I don't recognise them all the times I've been through this site, to be honest. So they obviously don't tickle my fancy. Ice Cream Man, I've got that one. That's got your boy, Clint Howard in. So Ron Howard's brother. So a lot of people like this film. I didn't think it was that great, to be honest. But, well, that's the wrong one. That's Cold of the Night. Oh, God. What one did I say we were looking for? Ice Cream Man, the Ice Cream Man. We all scream for ice cream. Can't see it in my pile. Maybe I left it downstairs, but I have definitely got it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so there it is. I didn't think this movie was that good, but a lot of people do love it. It's got a bit of a cult following. It's from 1994, so it's a bit more modern than some of the stuff you get, but it's a nice 2-disc set and everything. And it's multi-region, so it's all good, really. So yeah, I definitely pick up Ice Cream Man. Well, I say definitely. I didn't really enjoy that much, but other people do, so we'll leave it up to you. Then these are sold out. Then you've got Corpse Grinders from Vinegar Syndrome. Sounds wicked, but I don't own that one at the moment. That's probably what I'm going to have to add to my list because it looks like my sort of film. Yeah, there's only 103 left in stock, so that's another one going on my list for when the stream finishes. Corpse Grinders. And I'm massively bothered about slipcovers because you can always get limited edition ones at a later date, or if you don't get them, you don't get them. It's mainly about the movie. Demon Wind, I don't own. I've seen that film loads of times. It's always on streaming service in the UK, like Shudder, so I'm not in a rush to get that. I think you can get it over here on 88 or 101 anyway. So, Sold Out Trick with Teacher, although that looks pretty good. Orgy of the Dead, can't say I've seen that one either or heard of it. Some of these movies, they go in one year and out the other. They won't have slipcovers, I doubt, though, because they would have been on my radar if they had a slipcover. Yeah, standard edition, over 900 in stock, so we ain't going to be worried about that. Red Roses of Passion. Oh, it's sold out anyway. Snapshot, I know you can get that over here on 88. A couple of sold out ones. Sweet Sugar, not really sure what that is, although it's got a woman with a baseball bat on the cover, which always intrigues me. Over 1,000 in stock though, so I certainly ain't in no rush to grab it. She's an info traveler and she's entrapped by a corrupt cop and sent to a female prison camp hidden deep in the tropical jungles of South America. Right. Okay. Yeah, I might have a little look at that one. Sounds okay. Right, then we got Red Mob. This is one I haven't seen or got. A Malibu High. I think that's a bit of a coming of age movie. Every teacher in school wanted to flunk her. Be careful how you read that, but nobody did. I think it's like a girl who's a bit psycho, I guess. So yeah, let's have a look at this one quickly, because I do think this would be my kind of film, but I probably have skipped over it in the past because of the fact that I haven't got a slipcover. 443 in stock. And it says she's a smart mouth high school senior. Boyfriend dumps her. So she goes around sexually blackmailing her teachers to improve her grades. Seedy, sleazy little gem. I'm definitely on that. Don't know how I've missed that one before. That's going to go on the list. That's going on the list. The hearse I've got, and I've also got the limited edition slipcover that come out, so I can show you what I mean now when I say about the bigger image on the side. Okay, so here it is here. The hearse is multi-region. The slipcover is absolutely wicked. And see there, it's got like a gold Vinegar Syndrome thing, and it's a bit bigger than the normal ones. So that's how you can tell it's like a limited edition one. And then inside there, I put the old school artwork, which you might recognise from the VHS days. So it's a bit of a Southern Gothic horror, bit of a slow burn, not really scary or violent or anything, but a really good film. I would definitely 100% add that one to your list. But you can't, it's sold out, my apologies. Double Exposure doesn't really grab me by looking at the slipcover. Psycho Cop sold out. Witch Trap, I think you can get that over here. Do I own Witch Trap? I get it confused because there's Witch Trap and there's Witchcraft. I don't know which one is the one I got. I think it's the other one I've got, though. Yeah, I won't waste too much time on it. I don't know much about this movie at all. But like I said, you can get it over here, I think. So there's 485 in stock. So you'd probably be all right to wait another sale, I imagine, on that one if you had more pressing things to buy. Slaughterhouse, I'm not sure on. Blue Money sold out. Have a quick look at Slaughterhouse, I suppose. I did say we go through everyone. So there's 637 in stock. Slaughterhouse is a gleefully bloody San Diego shot slasher. Loads of creative kills. Oh, well, I kind of recognise it now. I've seen that picture. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at that one then. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, Death by Temptation. I do want this. This is a 90s sort of urban horror. And black cinema was popular with like Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society. So this is a dabble at horror. I do want to get this one. It is quite low, 259. It did have it in the subscriber week, but I didn't grab it because I was just a bit, well, budgeting really, and something didn't make the final cut. But I do want to get this at some point. So, like I said, it's a bit of an urban movie from the 90s. So might have some recognizable black actors in there. Looks okay. I'm trying to get this image up here, this vampire, but as always, my computer wants to play silly because here we are then. So yeah, that looks all right. So yeah, Death by Temptation, that's another one that's on my list to get. Okay, and then The House on Tombstone Hill. Can't say I know of that one. It's not one I've spent much time looking at before, I've got to be fair. There's 218 in stock. absurdly gory and filled with top-notch kills, courtesy of effects wizards Ed French and Bruce Spalding Fuller. Cynical blend of slasher and zombie film, late-night 80s cable classic. Gosh, I wonder how that one escaped my thing there. I think it must just because I was too busy looking at ones with slip covers. So yeah, that's going on the list then. That's going on the list. Okay, so Body Melt, I got that. Yeah, so this is a cool Australian movie, bit in the vein like Peter Jackson movies. You can get this over here on 88 Films, I think, though, and then it's multi-region, so you can, check it out over here without worrying about having a multi-region player. So it's really good, buddy. I really recommend it. It's sold out, but get the 88 Films one. Shot, that's another film I got. So this is a bit like a live-action version of the Sabotage video by Beastie Boys. Very low budget. I think they spent most of their budget on a helicopter hire that they use for one scene. It's multi-region though, but this is a student movie. It's made for like 15 grand, so just know that before going into it. I haven't opened it yet. It's in the 70. I haven't watched it, so I can't really recommend it. But if you think Sabotage by Beastie Boys is cool and that aesthetic, then yeah, check it out. There's a couple here I haven't got. Wonder Woman, Dear Dead Delilah, Buddies, House of the Dead, aka Alien Zone. I'm not sure on that one. This sounds intriguing. There's only 95 left of that one as well. Atmospheric, so that usually means a slow burn. I'll probably have a little look at it. That works really nice. Blood Theatre, Grave Robber, Daphne Revenge, sold out. Pets, I actually haven't got these ones. So Blood Hook, I think you can get over here. I'm not sure if it's a Video Nasty. Terror's a bit of a Italian feel type movie, I think. Maybe like a kind of like Violent Giallo. I could be wrong, mind, but it looks that sort of movie. Yeah, it takes this inspiration from Italian Gothic horror films and giallos. Oh, it's directed by Norman J. Warren. You might be able to get that on Indicator Pairs. I think I recognise another. There we are. I recognise it now with that cover. Yeah, this is what's throwing me. They're giving us the old school covers on the site. I'm not recognising the movie, but yeah, I think you can get that over here. But I do. It has been on my radar. Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, sold out, gutted. Blue Vengeance. Don't know about that one. Star Time, you can get on 88 over here, and it's still got a slip cover. It's a pretty good 90s serial killer film. So yeah, check that one out, but probably get the 88 release ones. The Penitentiary, sold out. There's another blaxploitation film, and this Fugitive Girls looks like the B one. Lucifer's Women, they're all sold out. You could still get Penitentiary 2 if you want. It's not my scene, so I won't waste too much time on it, but I needed sort of put some time aside to get through the blaxploitation movies. Okay, so Spookies, awesome film. Not much of a plot going on mine, but you can get this on yeah. Okay, so you can get this one over here on 101, I think. So you may as well just do that, really. Candy Snatchers. So this is one I got. I highly recommend this one. This is one of the best on Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, it's a bit of a nasty film. You've got these guys, they kidnap this young girl, hold it to ransom from her rich parents, but it all goes tits up, but it's really sleazy. Like it's got like full of like rape and bloody exploitative stuff, but it's really good. Okay, so take my word for it now. Even without the slipcover, you want to grab this one, 100%. Okay, I'm not sure about this Flesh Eating Mothers. The cover looks cool, but again, it's not one I've spent much time looking at. It's only the standard edition, but it's over 800, so I wouldn't rush for that one. You can always pick it up in another sale. Savage Dawn has been out of stock for as long as I can remember. You can get it on eBay, but quite expensive. Same with Vice Academy 1 to 3. That goes for stupid money. It's got Ginger Lynn Allen and Lena Quigley, and I suppose that's why it would be awesome, but can't pay the money people expect online. Amityville sold out, but I got most of the Amityville films on the UK release. Berserker, I do recognise the artwork, but I haven't got that one. This one is just like a comedy, not a horror film. It's like a romantic comedy about a guy who's just fascinated by Jason Voorhees. I don't know. It doesn't say my scene, but so Beyond the Jaw 2, you can get this on Arrow. I think it's called Shock as well. So you may as well get that because you won't get a slipcover for this anymore. Sector Sinistera. I don't know much about this one, but I know there is a limited edition slipcover available on the point, so it could be worth picking up and then adding it to the slipcover. I think it's a bit of an Italian, crazy Italian type horror. I don't just Italian movies. They always got a certain feel about them. God, I'm all over the place with this internet. A Diamond in the Rough of early 80s Euro horror, 72-year-old filmmaker, bloody sacked. So it's Spanish, satanic possession movie. Could be okay. It's always the ones you don't expect to be good are the ones that usually surprise you. I'm not sure about Beyond Evil and The Vineyard. I haven't got those two. There's no slipcovers for them, though. Pledge Night, you can get that, I think, on 101 or 88. It's always on sale in HMV. How Comes the Frog Town? This has got the limited edition slip with Roddy Piper. Not a great film, but it does look nice with this slip cover. And that's a weird-ass picture there. Decoder and Hellmaster, I'm not sure on either. You'd have to look into them yourself and see if you want them. I don't think they'd be up to much, really. Although Hellmaster looks all right. Play Dead, a Killer Dog movie. That's another one I don't know. And there's a couple on this page that I'm not down with, really. They look like a bit strange films, like these ones by year. But then we do come down to Night Beast, which I own, and it's amazing. You've got to get Night Beast. It's very low budget, but it's just an awesome movie. So here we go. I watched it a few times, Night Beast, since I've had it. It's multi-region, so you can watch it on anyone. So that's on any Blu-ray player, so that's good. So yeah, this comes top of the recommendation list for Vinegar Syndrome. Night Beast, awesome. Satan's Slave, that's another Warren J. Norman film. You can get that on Indicator over here. It won't have a slipcover with Vinegar Syndrome anymore, and Indicator never done slipcovers anyway. So okay, so then we got Pandemonium. This is like a teen slasher movie. I don't own this one, but I do want to get it. The slipcover's long gone. I heard the movie's not that great, but it just looks like it would be my sort of thing. It's still 798 in stock though, so I'm not going to be rushing to get that one at the moment. So here you've got the Three Angel movies, but with the new commissioned artwork. I think these look amazing. I don't own them, so I got to be honest, I have ordered all three of these. They're £16 each with the slipcovers. Like I said, they're newly commissioned. You can't get the old set anymore. So this, to me, this is a super duper bargain. They've got over 1,000, so I wouldn't worry about it running out of stock. Although I don't know if that is with the slipcover. Maybe it might, like 500 might be with the slip and 500 without, but I don't know. But yeah, so I've ordered those. I think they're wicked for £16. They're a good trilogy of movies as well. And then you got the 11th Commandment. Okay, so I got this one somewhere. This has got a role for Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince. You can still get the slipcover as well. It looks a bit like a Jesus basher horror because the guy's got like a sort of priest thing around his neck on the cover, but honestly, it's very loose, the religious side of it. It's just about a guy whose uncle's trying to keep him from seeing his nephew, and the guy is nuts, like, but he loves his nephew, and like I think he kidnaps him and whatever, but he's always nice to him, whatever, and the kid wants to stay with him, but it's just like one of those films, and he's evil, the uncle, like he set the guy up to look like a loon, although he is a bit of a loon anyway. It's a bit weird, but you've got to watch it, but yeah, I definitely recommend that one. I can see it in my list. I should have put them in alphabetical order, would have been easy really, but you don't need to see them all, do you? Anyway, you can see them on here. I'm not sure on these ones here. David Niven and Old Dracula. I haven't seen that one. Best Friends. I'm not sure about. Again, they're not three that jump out at me. These two have sold out. I know you can get this on eBay. I don't know what price LA was. You don't have to pay through the nose for it. I'm not sure about this one. The Severed Arm, I don't know now, and it seems a bit stupid for me. There's a psycho on the loose with an axe. But some people say it's really good mine. So if you're into really silly movies, you might want to look into it. Okay, so Blood Games. I got Blood Games. Okay, so Blood Games is one of the best movies to ever come out on Vinegar Syndrome. It could be my favourite, I've got to be honest. It's from the 90s, early 90s, but it does feel like a exploitation movie from the 70s, 80s about a female baseball team, and they play a friendly with a bunch of guys and they win, and the guys don't like it, and it just all ends up going tits up. So it's multi-region. No, it's not actually. It's region A. Ignore me. Region A. So you can only watch this if you've got a multi-region player, but highly, highly, highly recommended. So you want to grab that one if you can. You can get the slipcover on eBay. I see it going for about 30 quid, but I'm not too bothered. The Immortalizer, I'm not sure on. Patty Hearst, I've heard that's a really good movie, but I don't own it yet. I may think about getting it at some point, but I think it's just more of a drama, though. It's not like a horror or anything, or like an 80s exploitation film. So we've got Rad, but that's been sold out since time began. I'm not really into my giallis. I do like the more popular ones, but I find the lower budget ones or the unknown ones to be a bit boring. I don't like I like the Dario Argento hyper-violent ones, that more modern day ones, but the 60s and the early 70s ones I'm not really into. So I haven't got those box sets. Dolly Dearest, I really want to guess. A Chucky ripoff. I didn't think I wanted it at first, but after watching some trailers and stuff, I do want to get it. So you won't get a slip, but I'm going to be adding that one to the list, no doubt. Pale Blood, I'm not really sure about. It looks like an erotic vampire film that I'm not really into. Deadline, okay, so I own this one. This one's really good. It's about a writer, and he's write things that comes to life, but it's like so mad. Within the first 20 minutes of this film, there's like a woman drowning in a bath and a guy stabbed to death. There's this band and they play a certain song and it makes the audience shit themselves. You've got to see it just to believe it. Is hell of a scene. So that's multi-region. So because of that crazy ass scene, that's definitely a must-watch. You do need to grab that one really and get it in your collection. Olivia, I think you can get that over here, but it's called Prozzy. It's quite a popular film from the 80s, actually. I don't own it, but I do want to see it at some point. Hal Riders is a VSA. You can tell a VSA because it's got the tab at the bottom where you pull it out instead of, like a normal slip. Been out a while. Extra 3, I got that. It's hilarious. It's a bit like Terminator, a bit like Predator, very low budget, like the extras in the jungle, chasing all the bloody army people like. Multi-region, so you can watch that anyway. So yeah, I do recommend that movie, even though it's a so bad it's good movie. Zombie Island Massacre, that just looks horrendous. I've speeded up a bit because I haven't got all day. I got to be done by about 12, so sorry if I'm going a bit faster than what I was at first. The Dark Tower, so you can still get the slipcover on now. I heard it's not great, but I am thinking again it, to be honest, because it does look like my kind of cheese. So Cthulhu's Mansion, I do own that one. Can I see it in my list? I think I got it with a slipcover somewhere. Oh no, there it is. There without the slipcover. So it's a pretty good film about a couple of kids who get locked in a mansion, and there's a couple there, and they're just not all they seem. This old couple. It's got a start to sort of let you know what's going to happen with these couple of bank robbers or shop robbers, and they take them to the house, and you get their comeuppance, and then it sort of flips then to like the new characters. But yeah, pretty good Cthulhu's Mansion. I recommend that one. Satan's Blood. I think that's another Warren, another Jay Warren film. What I say his name was, so you can get it on Indicator. I have got it actually, but I don't know, actually. I mean, it might not be a Frank J. Warren film. More, I think about it. I think I'm getting it confused with something else. Satan's Slave. Right? Okay, this is Satan's Blood. I'm not sure on that one. I'd have to have a bit more of a look into it. It's got 769 in stock, so not in any rush to get it. So then we got some Amityville films, and I got those in a different box set. Action USA has been sold out for a while. Martial Law, I really wanted this one, but it goes for ridiculous money. But it's a VSA. See the slides down from the bottom. But so Silent Madness, this is cool. You get 3D glasses with this one. I don't own it. I hear the film's not very good, but I'm going to get it sooner or later. But yeah, like I said, you get 3D glasses with that as well. So this one I own. Don't panic. This is a cool bit of a Nightmare on Elm Street rip-off. Is like Mexican, and the director's pretty famous. Ruben Galindo Jr. He's done like a trilogy of movies like this one. Oh god, I want to shoot if I'm not remembering what they're called. But anyway, this one's pretty good. This mainly finishes this guy, like he's about 20, but he wears these pajamas with dinosaurs on, and he's always been ridiculed for doing it. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's multi-region, so you can check it out. I don't know if you can see this shot here with the guy who's like possessed and whatever. That's the sort of effects work you're in for. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Luke, you're spot on here, mate. They have really some good stuff here, dudes. Okay, so Forgotten Jelly, that's part two. Like I said earlier, I'm not too keen on the unknown jelly, so I don't own any of those box sets. You know, you've got to like draw the line somewhere, so that's where I save a bit of money by not buying those. So Fade to Black, this is wicked. I got this film as well. I think I got a slipcover on it. Yeah, there it is. Wicked slipcover on this. This is a limited edition one. It's one of the first pressing one. It was the one that came at a later date. It's absolutely awesome. So this is about a guy and he just watches the movies and he takes it a bit too serious, like so. You know, it starts reality in the film world starts blurring and he starts doing all this crazy stuff. So yeah, it's really good. It's multi-region and I think it's got some good actors in it as well. Just trying to have a little look now. Oh yeah, it's got Mickey Rourke in it, but he's only in a quick scene. But he hasn't got any of his plastic surgery or anything, so he looks really cool to see Mickey Rourke, like how he should look, how God wanted him to look. Yeah, so Beastmaster. Oh my God! I mean, if you haven't got Beastmaster, what are you doing now? I missed the box set version, the first VS U version, but I did get this version and it did have a slip, so I am lucky. But this film is absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't seen Beastmaster, then I don't know what you're up to. So there is a note at the start of this movie to say that they couldn't restore every single frame, so some of it still looks a bit ropey. Look at that artwork there, man. Some of it looks a bit ropey, which it did, but it's still absolutely amazing because some of it looked absolutely amazing. Well, multi-region, well, it's 4K anyway. It's a 3-discer. Like I said, if you don't own this, then you know you need to put this one top of your shopping list. I'm not sure what the price is on it. £20. Does it come with a slip cover anymore? Yeah, you can still get it with a slip, and there's over 1,000 in stock. So there's no gun to your head to get it on this sale. But you could go a lot worse for 20 quid. I've got to be fair. A lot worse. Who Done It, aka Island of Blood. I haven't got that one. Dial Code Santa. So this is a 4K. This is a French Christmas movie. It's really good. I was a time when I thought I'd never see this film. I used to see it advertised on horror websites and things, but I was just never able to find it. And then they bought it on 4K. So this is a custom-made slipcover because they didn't have the slipcover version app. I really wanted a slip because all my 4Ks with Vinegar Syndrome got slips. Well, they didn't until I bought some more. But so it's a really nice custom-made one though. And then there's the movie there with the alternative artwork. So yeah, it's wicked. It's a bit like Home Alone, I guess, about this kid. His mum owns a department store. She sacks the Santa because he hates one of the kids, like. And then he goes to her house for revenge, but she's not there, just the kid and his granddad. And he's got to protect his house and his granddad against this drunk serial killer, perverted Santa, like. So yeah, it's really good film. It's got subtitles, but don't let that put you off. But there's another one of those films that guy done, the director Sandria Tower. That's a good one as well, but I don't own that one. Rest in Pieces has a bit of looks like a traditional gothic horror. Well, it does on the front, but then the back looks completely different. Necromancer Sold Out, and this is the other one, Grey Robbers. So you've got Grey Robbers, Cemetery of Terror, and Don't Panic. That's the Galindo Jr. trilogy. So they are all really good, actually, and worth watching. This idea is absolutely awful, so I've never even picked it up. But I think it's still got a slip cover and everything. Zombie 5, Killer Birds. You can get that over here, so I wouldn't be in any rush to buy it from Vinegar Syndrome. This one's sold out, so we won't waste any time on that. But this one is a really good one. The Caller, this is a must-buy for £14. You won't get a slip cover for it unless they release like a limited edition one. But this is a really good film. It's got... who's the two actors in it? Malcolm McDowell and Madeline Smith. It's a bit of a two-hander. There's only the two people in it, but it's a bit of a twisty, you know, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, who's telling the truth, who's not, sort of thing. And then the end will blow your mind, and it comes out of nowhere. But I gotta be honest. So it won't work on everyone, but yeah, here's lovely artwork on it. Honestly, it's a wicked film. That's got to go in the top of your list as well. That's definitely top 10. Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, so just right done on that page then, really. So where are we to? Yeah, because it's outside of the norm for Vinegar Syndrome. It's a bit of an action film, I think, or like a neo-noir, no, not neo, but just a noir. So we see a noir movie. So it's got a nice pink slip cover. Still in the cellophane. I haven't watched it yet. I was planning on watching it this week before doing this video, but I just didn't have time. It's region A, so be careful. But I have heard it's a really good film. I can't say add it to your list because I haven't watched it myself, but I have heard it's really good. Terminal Island. So this is one of their first 4Ks. You get mixed reviews on it, but it's just had real trouble selling, so there's no rush to buy that one. It's not going to sell out. Killer's Delight, I do own that one with a nice slipcover. If I can find it on you. Killer's Delight, there it is. So yeah, this is like a typical slasher movie. It's pretty good. I think the kills are a bit more violent in this one. It's got a bit more of an exploitation feel about it than like some of the teen slashers. But yeah, I'd recommend this one. You can probably still get the slipcover as well. So that's Killer's Delight. That's a good one. I wouldn't rush to get it, but I'd definitely say it's pretty decent. The Lamp. So this is amazing. I love The Lamp. One of the best ones on here. This is about a group of school kids and they break into a local museum in the night, but it's got this haunted lamp in there that brings out all these like creatures. I don't know if you can see the design on there, but this is like my sort of 80s practical effects driven type movie. It's called The 8-In. You might have known it from the VHS days as The 8-In. So that's really good. I definitely put that one to the top of your list. You might even still get the slipcover with that one. I got to be fair, because I don't think it was a great seller, but it was a good film. Through the Fire, okay, I got that one. Some people say this is one of the worst films on Vinegar Syndrome. I didn't think it was that bad. It was terribly acted, but the lead was pretty hot in it. And it's really just, like a lot of Vinegar Syndrome movies, it's like about this weird cult. They do a Ouija board. It brings like this demon that goes terrorizing the town. But yeah, I thought it was all right. There's the other artwork. I mean, it's terribly acted. But that's what you come to expect with Vinegar Syndrome. So I wouldn't be put off by the bad reviews on that one. I would give it a shout if you think it looks good. Champagne and Buzz been sold out for the longest time. Whoops, sorry. Alley Cat is sold out, but I found an eBay seller of Alley Cat. And I gotta be honest, I'm really glad I did because I really like this one. The slip on it's amazing with the pinks, and you got this design back that looks absolutely amazing as well. And then there's your cover art then. So someone asked me about this film and they said, what's it like? And I said, it's really good. It's full of shit karate and hot naked women. So if that's your bag, then get it. So this was really good. It's sold out, but you find an eBay seller somewhere. But yeah, I definitely recommend that one. So Scanner Cop. So there's 2 Scanner Cops in 4K. I missed out on the box set where you've got them both together, which would have been amazing, but it's long gone now. But I do own them both separately. So these are set in the Scanners universe. So Scanners by David Cronenberg. I didn't even know it had a universe, but these are the 2 movies that are in it. You can see, like, if you look at this guy's head, you can see like the sort of gross special effects you're dealing with, the body horror in this guy's face. Okay, I haven't watched the second one yet. Still in the cellophane, but the first one was amazing. And they're multi-region, well, they're 4Ks anyway. But based on the first one, I would definitely recommend them. I don't know why I watched the second one, but it's just I've only got one 4K telly in the house. It's not always easy. Alien from LA. This is a bit of a tough recommendation, really. I do own it, but it's not your typical Vinegar Syndrome film. But the woman in it is really hot, so if that's your thing. But the problem is she talks really annoying. She's got a really annoying voice. I stuck it on with my missus, thinking it might be a Vinegar Syndrome movie she'd enjoy, but like I said, she's super hot, and she sort of goes underground. Also, she's an alien, and she's from LA, but she goes to like underground or something and finds this sort of forbidden world. I don't really know. But I think Ron Perlman was in it as well. That's what I was going to say. You still get the slipcover, which is never a good sign, really, when a movie's been out this long. But yeah, I thought it was okay. Can't see it on you to show you. I can see another film, Alien. There's this somewhere. It's got to be. Donor Collection. I've heard missed things on this, so I've never bought it. I've heard it terrible. So this is great. If you can still get this one, this is one of the best. They got a part 2 now, but the part 2 is all like vampire movies, and it's not supposed to be very good. But this one is amazing. So you just open it up like this, like take the lid off, and you've got your 3 films in there, and they're all TV movies. The one's from the 90s. So Calendar Girls is from the 80s, and then you've got Child of the Night is from the 90s, and then this one, You Are in the House Alone, is from the 70s. I haven't watched this one yet, even though I've heard it's really good. I watched the other 2. This one, Child of the Night, this is wicked. This has got Elijah Wood in it, in one of his first films. It's got Darren McGavin from Kolchak. It's got Jo Beth Williams from Poltergeist, and it's got Tom Skerritt. Tom Skerritt is in Calendar Girl Murders as well. But this is like an American TV giallo. It's got like these weird dream like Peter Pan sequences, Captain Hook sequences, and it's got like a killer in a yellow trench coat and the black gloves with the hook. So it's like an American TV giallo. You've got to see it. It's amazing. Calendar Girl Murders was pretty good as well, but this set is worth it if only for Child of the Night. But you do get 3 great films, so that one gets a strong recommendation from me. I did click on it to see how many were in stock, but I imagine you'll be all right. Yeah, there's over 1,000. I'm surprised that haven't sold, because it's a lot better than some of the stuff they put out, and you're getting 3 films for £32, so you can't really fault that at all. Surf 2, everyone says Surf 2 is horrendous. Again, it's still got a slipcover, which is never a good sign. But I've got the movie here. It's got a young, what's his name, the ginger guy. I can't think what his name is off the top of my head now. Who is it to? Eric Stoltz. So we've got Eric Stoltz in there. It's got a nice slipcover. I thought it was all right. It's about this company, and they got this thing going on under the sea where they're like ruining the bloody supply of Coke or pop that goes into the area, and these kids are trying to stop them. Buzz, yeah, that's the drink. It's like an energy drink that they're using to poison people, but you've got like this wicked thing on the back. Yeah, so I would recommend it. I would go against the green on that one and say that I thought it was all right. There's that right here. It is an amazing set, but if it's sold out, I won't waste too much time on it because you won't be able to get it. But they're very low budget movies. You get 3 of them, just like that other one. It's the same setup with the box and everything. And then you get your 3 movies in there. I've only watched the one, Final Exam, because my man Trev said it was good from double bill movies. And then you've got this one here, Beyond Dream's Door, and Winter Beast. But I don't know if you can see the back there. You can see what you're dealing with in regards to the special effects and stuff. So it's definitely one of those ones where the packaging makes it look a lot more awesome than probably what it is. But they're student horror movies. I do want to watch them at some point. And the other ones, but it's just sort of getting round to it. The Sallow, I've heard this is one of those movies where it looks good on the cover, but literally nothing happens right until the end, and then it's not that great. Okay, All American Murder, I got that one. So this has got Christopher Walken in as a sort of detective. He's terrible in it, mind. But it's about this girl who was missing on his college campus, and this guy's the main suspect, and it makes me laugh. Like, he's the main suspect, but the police let him go for a week. They say, we'll give you 7 weeks to solve it and prove your innocence. It's hilarious. But yeah, it is just 90s absurdity, but it's well worth a watch. I have got it. Here it is. It's got a wicked slipcover on it. You probably still get the slipcover as well. It's got a couple of good kill set pieces in. If you look at the back there, there's some woman strung up with her guts hanging out, but it never really fulfills the promise that you see on the cover. It's multi-region though, so you can watch it on any player, so that's always a bonus. Grave Secrets, I got that one, but it's sold out. That's a VSA again. See the tab at the bottom. One a very good film. I wouldn't rush to buy that one, even though it's sold out. Bit of a gothic, slow burn supernatural. This guy on the front, really that gross image is not really much to do with the film, to be fair. 6 String Samurai, I've got that one by there, but I'm not even going to dig it out because it's absolute bunkum. It's still masses of stock. It's one of the first ones they bought out 4K, and they haven't sold. It's not very good. It looks great. The packaging's great, but I think Rush Week. Okay, so I got this one. This is a typical teen slasher. Most of the kills are done off camera, but it's still pretty good. It doesn't stay as well. And there's the other artwork, if you might recognise it. It's region A, so you won't be able to watch it unless you're on multi-region. But it's only a typical hour and a half college teen slasher. Nothing we haven't seen before, but worth a watch. Last Gasp, I got that one, but I haven't watched it. I got a slipcover for it as well. I won't. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So I won't waste much time on this one. I haven't watched it, so I can't say anything about it. I heard it wasn't very good, but I'm still going to make my own opinion up on it at some point. Death Promise, I use that's good. Got a John Rambo wannabe on the front. I'm going to pick this one up in this sale. I think I heard the stock's running very low. Yeah, 373, and it's still got the slip. So yeah, that's definitely going in my basket a bit later on. Apologies again for the slow computer. Okay, so good, because this is one that gets terrible reviews, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, it's from the 90s, and it is just absurd. You think it's a killer puppet movie, killer dog kind of movie, and it is, but it's mixed with so many other things, psychodrama and whatever. It's just amazing. Like the watch, it's not good. The acting's terrible, but it's just completely bonkers. It's got bloody incest, all sorts going on in a rapey vibe. It's multi-region, so you can watch it and you'll recognise some of the cast in there. Because it's 90s, but yeah, I thought that was worth a watch, even though everyone says that it's terrible. Hitcher in the House of Usher, that's so late, but I have got it. I haven't watched it yet. It is a VSU, VSA, so it's got the bottom loader, and it's got the cover on the picture on the back then. But I haven't opened this one up yet, so I'm not sure if it's any good or not. It probably will be, but need to find out. Okay, getting in now. Okay, so Curfew, this one's okay. I got this one here somewhere. Can I see it? Yeah. All right, so it's got an okay slipcover. It says Death Row on the back, and it's about these two kids that they get out of juvie or whatever, like a kid's prison or whatever. They're not very old, and they go after the people who sent them there. It turns into a bit of a home invasion thriller. It was pretty good. The acting's a bit bad, but yeah, overall I've seen worse. Dead Heat, so that's amazing. I got that one on 4K somewhere, he says. I don't think you still get the slip on this one because it was a popular movie. This is Joe Piscopo and Treat Williams. And yeah, lovely slipcover. Really cool movie. Yeah, really well put together. So this is a recommendation as well if you like your sort of comedy horror. Steel and Lace. So, okay, this was one of the things. I love the slipcover on this one. So this is a bit like a female, like Terminator type movie. I don't know if you can see there, but she's like a cyborg. And then obviously she goes for revenge on people who wronged her. It's a bit of a rape revenge type of movie. But it's got like science fiction vibes as well. So yeah, I'd really recommend that one, Steel and Lace. Pretty good. TC2000, I got that one, but it's sold out. It's a typical Benny Blank's action movie. I won't bother digging it out. Well packaged though, but not a great movie at all. Time Clause, sold out pretty quick. I don't own it. Creature, I did have this one. I watched it. It was really good, but I sent it to my buddy Trev for his birthday because I know he wanted to see it for a long time. Typical Alien rip-off, you know, practical effects-driven movie. Ebola Syndrome, so I got that. I love my Cat 3 Chinese movies, and Ebola Syndrome certainly doesn't skimp on the gore. You've got to be in the right frame of mind to watch it. It feels really weighty, the release. It's got a few discs in, so it's, you know, and it's got some extras in, a booklet, so it's well worth it. Yeah, so that's Ebola Syndrome. If you like Untold Story and things like that, you'll like that movie. Really good. Trauma, okay. So I got that one. That's a Dario Argento film. Some people say it's Dario Argento's last great movie before he started making a lot of crap. Lovely embossed slipcover. Feels lovely. It's got like a lizard on the back there. I haven't watched it yet. I'm not the biggest Argento fan. I don't dislike him or anything, but I will watch it sooner or later. But yeah, I've heard that one's okay. New York Ninja. Now, this film is amazing, okay? Vinegar Syndrome actually finished this film. It was made whenever it was made, but it was never finished. So Vinegar Syndrome used their own money to finish it and then release it. I missed out on the limited edition one, so I'm gutted. I haven't owned the standard release because I want to buy it off someone on eBay. It's going for $60, and I will do it, but I'm just waiting. So, yeah, I'm going to get that one sooner rather than later. Camille Keaton in Italy, not my thing. The Grave, I've got that. Some people say it's the best VSA. It's sold out. It's a bit of a... it's a southern movie. It's not a gothic horror, but they're all like sort of speaking with deep southern accents, and it's sort of set out in the sort of desert area. It was all right. I fell asleep, I gotta be honest, but you won't get it now. It's sold out anyway, but I don't think you're missing much really. Ticks, okay, I got that by year, but that's the 4K, so this is really good. It's got Seth Green in and Carlton from the Fresh Prince. The packaging's even better than the film. We've got slip covers upon slip covers. So I definitely recommend that. That was one of the first ones I bought. So yeah, definitely get it. Tick's well worth 20 quid. The Laughing Dead, I got that one somewhere. I'm not going to bother showing it to you because it was horrendous. It's about these people on a bus trip in Mexico, and I don't know, they just like go to this place they shouldn't. A bit like The Ruins, I suppose, but I fell asleep. I don't think it wasn't very good. Okay, I got this one. This is two movies, Too Beautiful to Die and Nothing Underneath. I haven't watched them yet, but like I said, it's two movies for the price of one, and you can still get the slipcover. I'm just seeing if I can see it by here. Okay, so that's the first movie. And then you get Too Beautiful to Die on the back then. So you get 2 movies for one. But I haven't sat down and watched it yet. Although Mondo Chalavec told me they were good, so they will be sent. So I got that from Second Sight to get a copy over here. So this one's amazing. The Frankenstein one, if you don't own this, you've got to get it. The film's not great, but you've got this amazing packaging. It comes with 2 versions of the film. And the one of them is in 3D. And it comes with 3D glasses. So I can't fault that at all. The film's not great, but it is all right. It's not like terrible or anything. It's well watchable. And so you get this absolutely awesome packaging with it as well. So I would say, yeah, you want that one for 30 quid. Bloody awesome. Blades, okay, this is one that gets bad reviews, but I really liked. I recommended it to Mondo Chalavec, and he really liked it. It's a complete scene-for-scene shot rip off of Jaws, but on a golf course with a lawnmower. So, yeah, make of that what you will. I have got it by here somewhere. But I'm not sure where. Blades. It's not jumping out at me. Maybe it was on one of my other shelves or by my DVD. But Blades, definitely highly recommended. Oh, there it is. Well, really, but I can't see them and I've lost them. Okay, so Blades, absolutely wicked. Devil Story, I got this one. I've never watched it. This is supposed to be the worst of the worst on Vinegar Syndrome. Although I will watch it at some point. Here we are. Here it is. The slipcover's wicked. It's all embossed. I think it's some sort of low budget French thing though. So yeah, I haven't tucked into that one. Resurrection, this is terrible, but it will be tempting for you to buy it because it's got a good cast, like Christopher Lambert, and it looks like a Saw rip-off, but it really is terrible. The dialogue, oh my god. Whoever wrote the script wants shooting. I'm trying to see if I can just find it by here, because the slipcover is nice, I've got to be fair. But no, the movie's terrible. There it is. Slipcover's really nice, but don't bother with this movie. Like, yeah, he's a knife under the hospital bed where his mate's recovering, and he's like, "Oh, the knife will cut the pain in half," as if it's some sort of Indian tradition. What do you want about? All right, Shallow Grave, you've got to get this. One of the absolute best. Let me find it. Definitely in the top 10 of Vinegar Syndrome releases, and an amazing slipcover. Whether the slipcover's still available, I don't know, but one of my favourite slipcovers, all embossed. Absolutely wicked. What a film this is. From 1984, about these girls who witness a sheriff kill someone. They're from out of town, and then they're trying to escape this crazy sheriff who's trying to get them before they spill their guts. Absolutely wicked film. Whatever it takes, I've got this one as well. This is a bit of a like Pain and Gain, if you've ever seen that, with The Rock and Mark Wahlberg. They're like bloody gym heads, and it's got the Don Wilson in. Fred Williamson. It wasn't very good, but it also wasn't like totally crap either. I didn't mind it. So you know, I do like the BSAs and the way you push them up, so I always get them regardless. But yeah, that's a good one. And these meat pies, I got that one. That's not very good really, but it has got Mr. Miyagi in, Pat Morata, and it has got a nice slip with the buns on. I have got it by here somewhere, but it's basically just about a bit of a modern day what's it called? Well, the guy who serves is dead. Oh, Sweeney Todd, a bit like a modern day Sweeney Todd, but it's just loads of boobs and all in this. So if you're into that, you'll like it. Schoolgirl Screamers, this was really good. Okay, it's about a group of girls who go to this house just to sort of do like an inventory on it. It's massive. The person's died in there, and they got to take a stock, and then just all this hoarded stuff starts going on. They see a picture in there that looks just like one of the girls and things. It actually is really good. I'm looking for the thing there, but I can't see it. I have got it with a slipcover. But anyway, it's a cool, fun, supernatural movie with some good special effects. I'd definitely be into checking out that one. Okay, Horror High and Stanley. I got that one here. That's another double. Good movies, the both of them. Well worth the money. Nice slipcover as well. £15 for 2 films. You can't fault it. So yeah, I would grab those ones if you like sort of 70s, 80s. Well, I don't want to say 70s, 80s horror because that's a bit of a wide scope, but you know, these sort of. I don't know if you've ever seen Horror High, is that what it's called? Or Hell High, things like that. So there's your scanner cops here. You already went through those. Death Wish 2, okay, so this is the uncut version. There is a Greek VHS version that's got a bit longer dialogue, but as far as the violence goes, it's fully uncut. It's wicked, this one is. I have got it here somewhere, Death Wish 2. Awesome film, well worth getting. Slipcover's not the best in my opinion, but you know, it's on the back, Bronson's loose again. So yeah, I would get that one. It's my kind of film, the Death Wish ones. I do want to get them all, but I do get it, but I don't think the stock's too low at the moment, so we're okay to wait. Alien Private Eye I've got by here. This is actually Bullet Blake's favourite movie on the Vinegar Syndrome range. It was all right. The guy's funny. He makes me imagine like a poor man's Michael Jackson with his bloody hat on and his white outfit. But yeah, it's all right. It's silly, but it was quite good. All right then. So this is one of my favourites. You've got to get this. This is top 3. Miami Connection, amazing. Shit karate, hilarious dialogue, some good-looking women, just absolutely insanely good. So bad is good, but just insane. You've got to get it. I've got it here somewhere. Where's it to? It's my favourite Miami Connection. I've seen it about 6 times since I've had it. So there we are. It's a nice side loader as well. So yeah, you really want to get this one if you can. Absolutely amazing film. Thriller, okay, I'm ordering this one this time round. The box set went ages ago. I had put off buying it, but it's still got a slip. I do want to see it. So at £20, I have pushed the button on that one in this sale. I hope I bought the 4K and not the Blu-ray anyway. Yeah, this is long gone, this one, hasn't it? You won't get this. Stupid money on eBay. Okay, Cloak and Dagger, I got that one here. This one's absolutely amazing, but it's a bit of a kids' family movie. So, be warned before you buy it that it's not the typical Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Okay, so it's just about a guy and he ends up with like a floppy disk with government information on it, and these people are chasing him. And it's something to do with like a video game called Cloak and Dagger that he's really good at, and that helps him sort of, escape these guys just chasing him. Talons of the Eagle, I haven't got that one yet. I'm not a massive fan of these Billy Blanks movies. I would get it, but I won't pay £70 for it when there's other movies that I want. Hard Rock Zombies. Okay, so I got that one. I haven't watched it yet. It's a bit of a comedy. I heard it's pretty good, actually. But it's also got another film on the back then, Slaughterhouse Rules. So you get 2 films for the price of one. Again, the slipcover is amazing. The site doesn't do it justice, but it's all embossed and everything. It's really good. So could be worth having. So this is a good one, Schizoid and X-Ray. So this is from Golan and Globus canon before they got into the action. They had to go into slashers. When you look at the covers, you think it looks like a bit of a sort of Italian video nasty exploitation type slasher, but they're not. They're very American when you watch them. I enjoyed them. X-Ray is better than Schizoid, but overall for 2 films, for 20 odd quid with 4Ks, and they come with a slipcover, you can't really go wrong. I'm just trying to see if I can find my one, but I watched one of them last night actually. Yeah, just amazing. Wolfpack I own. One of the worst films I've ever seen. Just don't bother. I wouldn't sell it or anything because it's a VSA, so I'll keep it in the collection. But yeah, just don't bother. It's not very often I tell you not to bother at all. I usually make your own mind up, but just don't bother. It's just crap. It's just a film and nothing, no story, nothing. Drop Dead Fred, I got a UK version of this. I do like it. I love Rick Mail, but I just don't own the Vinegar Syndrome one. I missed the slip, so there's no point really. Beware Children at Play. This is a bad word of mouth, but I thought it was all right. Some good kills, cheap like, and just a fun movie about these killer kids. And it's got some sort of Beowulf overriding arc. I don't know. Sister, this was good. This has got a good cast. This has got Eric Stoltz in again and Jennifer Jason Leigh. It's a gothic supernatural movie, like set in an old mansion. I have got it by here somewhere. It's got a wicked slipcover with the pinks and all. So yeah, I highly recommend that one. It's really good, Sister. This is one that's definitely a no as well. I wouldn't pee on this film if it was on fire. The Scariest 61st. This is beyond crap. Just do not get it. I don't know what it's about really. These 2 girls in this flat, and it's just weird. They start like rubbing pictures of Prince Andrew on their bits at one point. It's just so weird. So there's your 4K of Madman. I got that, Madman Mars. Not the best of the 80s slashers, but certainly not the worst. It's on 4K as well with a nice slipcover, so you can't afford it. I'm just looking to see if I can see my one anyway by here now, but it escapes me. There he is. Madman. Okay, so nice slip. And good restoration and everything. Have you heard this is good? Fortresses of America, but I haven't got it. It's a VSA though, and I do want to get them all, so I might end up picking this one up this weekend. Another Jolly set that I wouldn't know much about. Master of the World, I don't own this, but this is another one that I've heard is one of the worst on Vinegar Syndrome. Although it's one of the worst, I still will buy. Like Scariest 61st, I would never buy. It really is that crap. Same with Wolfpack. But with this, I will buy it because it might be so bad it's good. Everyone's got different tolerance levels to so bad is good. So, okay, so we're getting in now. Be on to the newer stuff soon. Bloodbeat, I know they've done a new cover for that. but I don't really know. It's some sort of technological robot heart. I didn't get Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Werewolf versus Vampire Women. I could be wrong, but it's 4K. I've heard it's all right, but it's not selling out anytime soon, so I'm not in any mad rush to buy it. I don't think it is anyway. Yeah, no, it's over 1,000 in stock. So if you do fancy that one, but you're budgeting a bit, then you can always wait till May for that one when the next sale will be, or just pay full whack for it. It's not full whack, £41 anyway. When you have these sales, there's an in-between price that they would normally sell, so it would cost you like, you probably get about £6 off. It's, you know, it's, don't believe the full retail price. We're looking at Blood Delirium. Some people told me this was good, that it was fun, but I hated it. I thought it was horrendous. So again, I can't recommend this one. It's about this guy, he thinks he's possessed by the bloody ghost of Vincent van Gogh. But I don't know. I think it was just terrible. It had a nice aesthetic. It felt a bit like an Italian 80s movie, but it wasn't very good. I don't know this one yet. Wolf Moon, Moon of the Wolf. This came out before the last sale stuff come down. So this is the first time it's been on sale. I'll get that one because it's a VSA, but I'm not sure when. I don't own this again because I got a second site release, so there's no point again. I don't own a lot of the martial arty type ones because you can get this on 88 films over here. Although I would get it if I had to spare them. I'm prioritising the more obscure stuff. Buried Alive. Again, this is the first time in the sale for this one, I think. I haven't got it yet, but I do want to pick it up. I've heard this is terrible, so I might not bother with this one. But I think Buried Alive is supposed to be okay. So I got Red Sun Rising yet with the Don Wilson. This is another VSA. Wasn't very good. There's a bit of romantic arc with this woman that was really awkward. When it comes to the fighting and all, it was okay. But it's not one I would rush out to buy. But, you know. So this one is one I highly recommend. Again, this is top 10, Masking the Idol. Some people think it's a James Bond ripoff, so they don't bother, but I actually recommended this to a few people. It's wicked. It's got everything in. Like, it's one of those films that just throws everything at the wall. The guy, like, he's a ninja. He wears chainmail. He escapes on hot air balloons. He's got a kung fu monkey. You've got to see it all to believe it, but it is region locked away, so be careful if you buy it, but it really does come highly, highly, highly recommended. Okay, so yeah, definitely add that one to your list. Lovely packaging as well, and Masking the Idol. The Birds 2, I've heard is terrible. I haven't bothered with. Another Gialli set, that's not my thing, so I got this one. It's like 2 Western movies, but I haven't seen either of them. Hot Snake and Guns and Guts. I can't give you much of an idea on them. I heard they're pretty violent, but I haven't watched them yet. So The Incredible Multi-Man I got is right down the bottom here, so I won't put it out because they'd all fall over. But absolutely amazing film. If you've never seen that, again, one of the best. You might be able to get it on another label in the UK because it's quite popular, but absolutely awesome film. Cyber Vengeance, okay, this is in a list of about 5 or 6 movies I say just don't get it. It's absolutely terrible. The ending is just ridiculous. There's nothing to like about this movie at all apart from the packaging, and that's not even that great. So yeah, that's a hard pass. I have got it by there, but I'm not going to put it out because it's crap. 2 Undercover Angels and Kiss Me. I'm not sure about this one. It's got 2 movies on. I think it's probably the first time it's been in the sale. I'm not sure though. Right and Wrongs, you can get this on 88 or 101 over here. I think it might be 4K. I could be wrong, but yeah, there's no rush to buy that because you can get a UK release. Shriek of the Mutilated. Okay, so this is one of the worst films, but it's just so bad. It's good. It's about like this. These kids, they go to this cabin with their school teacher, and where there's been some Yeti sightings. But it's just hilarious. Like, I don't know if you can see this image, but the Yeti, like, it's just so funny. So yeah, so not many people tell you this is a good movie, but I think it's one of those so bad is good. So I would definitely pick that one up if you get a chance. Red Surf, I'm going to add this one to the list for this week because for this sale, because it wasn't one that was on my radar, but then I heard some good things about it. Expect No Mercy, I haven't got that one either. Again, I'm not rushing for these Billy Blanks movies. I'd be a bit embarrassed paying £17 for Billy Blanks. They should bring the bloody cost down on that. I haven't got this from Voyage of the Rock Aliens. It doesn't look my thing, but then I said that about the Hard Rock one, Hard Rock Zombies. So I might have a look into it because some people say it's good. Scared to Death, this is another one on the list of no-nos. I've heard this movie is absolutely horrendous. I don't own it. I think it might be the first time in the sale. I am going to get it this time because I do like these sort of movies, even though I've heard it's crap. So yeah, you'd have to come back for my final opinion on that one. Okay, then all these are new to the sale. So I won't know many of these because straight off the cuff, I wait for the Sarge Parlour Murders. I definitely want. Okay, my sort of movie. Biozombie, I'm not too fussed on, but I will get it if I got the cash. Same with the Devonsville Terror. I don't like the artwork on that, and I haven't heard much about it. Goodbye 20th Century. Again, I haven't heard anything about that one, so I don't think it's going to be bought this sale. Sidekicks, okay, this is one of the VSUs I don't own. I do really want to get this one, even though the film's not that amazing, because I don't want to miss any in the range. So yeah, that's probably going to go in the basket at some point this weekend. It's got over 1,000, so don't rush. From Beyond, I own that from second side, I think, so I'm not worried about that. Made in Hong Kong, detail late the date. I've heard this is terrible. Infernal Rapist. This is one to add to the list of a no-no. Couple here I want to get now because they're new in the sale. Frostbiter looks okay, although the special effects of Bundy movie, I definitely want to get this. This is a VSA again with the bottom bit, so that's probably going to go in the basket this weekend. Flesh and Fancy, I really wanted this one and it sold out earlier. There was about 30 left when I was watching a stream, and they said, and then by the time I got onto the Vinegar Syndrome website, they were gone. It's a black and white anthology movie. I'm surprised it's sold out, but I am gutted because I did want it. Karuku, Beast of the Amazon. Okay, I've heard that's a bit of a slow burn. It is okay, old-fashioned, but yeah, I wouldn't mind. Undeclared War, again, I'm not too sure of the martial arts stuff. I will get it, but I won't prioritise it. So I got Roadhouse by Year, absolutely amazing. I won't dig it out. You've seen it unboxed a load of times, but high up on Bumper's recommendation list. Didn't think it would be mine. I always thought it was a bit of a chick film, but I really enjoyed it when I watched it. Fuck guys like you in prison. So, Freeway, this is a mad film. I can't believe this has got Keith Sutherland and Reese Witherspoon in. The script, oh my God, you don't want to watch this in a room with anybody else because it is acid-tongued, I tell you. It is foul-mouthed and you will be embarrassed with some of the stuff the characters are saying. There's one scene in the car between Keith Sutherland and Reese Witherspoon. I could not believe the words that were coming out of his mouth. But yeah, well worth a watch. Some proper 90s absurdity, which I love. Vinegar Syndrome got to give us more 90s, I'm telling you, because Freeway, The Fear, they're all wicked. Blood Games, Evil Laugh, yeah, that's really good, but I haven't looked much into it because it's only just come in the sale now, so may end up going in the basket. I'm not sure. I really want the Invisible Maniac, and it's down low now on the stock with a slipcover, and it's 4K. So I have put this one. I have already bought this one with my first purchase of the weekend. This is that one I was on about. The first set's amazing, but the second set's not supposed to be very good, so I've avoided this one at the moment. Again, Burning Paradise, I'm not going to bother with the martial arts. This one sold out only earlier. I think there was one left in stock, but by the time I got to the counter, it had gone. So I was a bit gutted, but only because it was running out, not because I had any real want for the film, to be honest. Santo versus Dr. Death, so stupid-ass Mexican movie from the 70s. Might be all right. Do I say stupid-ass? Probably be quite fun. Doll Squad, I got this one. This has got 2 films on, and it's a bit of a Charlie's Angels rip-off. And the other film is Mission Kill Fast. The slip is lush, all embossed. It looks amazing. I still in the cellophane. No, I haven't watched them, so can't see much more of that. Tammy and the T-Rex you can get over here, although I think you're going to get Blu-ray over here, but you can get a 4K from The Drone. Good film with Paul Walker and Denise Richardson. I say good, a bit wild, like, but you know, 2 versions of that film. One of it was like a PG version and an 18 version. So Guest House Parody. So that's just bottom, basically. Seems strange at Vinyl yet. Sale, I don't think. And this is running out like Gorgo. This is going to sell out. So if you want Gorgo on 4K, you've got to push the button today because this is going to go before the end of the sale. I've already grabbed it, even though it's not half price. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. So it says 1,000 in stock there. It's just the standard one with a nice box. So that's sold out of the nice limited edition packaging. So okay, Terror Tankanoia is terrible. Gareth at Video Tasties watched that and told me it wasn't very good, although I am going to pick it up in the sale because I like the slip. Delirium, I'm not sure about. Psycho Girls, Demon Rats. So I'm not sure about these couple. Like I said, first time in the sales, or they're not in the sales, so I'm not going to be bothering them. There's not in the sales at the moment. Showgirls I got. Undefeatable, that's sold out of the limited edition, so we don't get the standard, so I probably won't bother because the Cynthia Roth rock stuff does get released over here by 88. Showgirls I got by there. Awesome packaging, films like and push the button on the last couple of things. Blade in the Dark, no excuse not to have this one. Absolutely amazing from Lamberto Bava with the split case like that. So if you don't own that one, it's not on the sale, but you've got to get it. It's awesome. Boogeyman, this one's running out. So it's not in the sale, but grab it if you want it, or you're going to be disappointed come Sunday. Village of the Damned, 3 horrors from Spain. I haven't bothered with that at the moment. Say none of these are in the sale, so I do want to get them, but I'm not going to waste too much time on them now. Ninja, the Claws of the CIA, Boggy Creek 2. Not too fussed on this collection here. Don't like this slipcover, but here's the film's okay. So I'll be looking at those. I don't know anything about these films. I've heard this one's terrible, Curse of the Blue Lights, but I won't look into them until they come in the sale. So these are in the sale by here, but this is where the sale ends. It goes up to Freeway 2. Anything after that is not in the sale. Or up to this one, actually. Oh, no, this one, yeah. Actually, the sale might be up to about a year. But anyway, so I haven't seen the second one yet. I have got it, but I haven't watched it. Mexican Gothic, I don't mind that, but again, it's not something I've picked up. But I'll have a look at it in this sale now because it's half price. Primal Rage is not the Killer Monkey movie you think it is. I still want to get it, but it hasn't sold well. It hasn't got good word of mouth, so I'm going to wait till the next sale. Dog Tales, this is really good, actually. I wouldn't usually be into this sort of film when it's released by Vinegar Syndrome, a John Rambo type film, but yeah, I've heard it's really good. Master Chaos said it was good, so I am probably going to grab that when that was in the sale, and there's the VSA as well. And then the last page, really, so this will be all the new stuff. So I'll be grabbing, the point of the sale is to buy the sale stuff, and I don't think it's sell out. Darryl, that's a VSU, like Showgirls and Roadhouse and things like that, so I will get that one, but it's over 1,000 in stock, so I'll wait like 10 low budget movies. It's good value, 10 movies for 60 quid, but I don't think I'll be rushing for that. I heard this is not selling very well either because only the first one's any good, but it is one of those split cases, so I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. If it looks like selling out, I'm going to get it, but otherwise I'll wait. So this is the biggest release, Existence, the David Cronenberg film with Jude Law. I haven't seen this since I can remember. I got a feeling this one is going to sell fast, so keep an eye on it if you do want to pick it up at full price. The Black Room I've never heard of. Fatal Games, I got a feeling this one's going to go really fast. It's got really good word of mouth and everyone's been looking forward to it. It'll be over 1,000 in stock at the moment, but definitely keep an eye on that one. Okay, this is A Gun for Jennifer. This has got the worst artwork on the slip I've ever seen. Never heard of the film, so who knows? This one's intriguing. Untold Story 2. So Untold Story 1 is really good, although this is non-related. It's only in title, but yeah, definitely worth keeping an eye out. And then we got Redneck Zombies. Again, this is shot on video, so it'll look pretty terrible, but it's really good. It has got a cult following. I've never seen it. Okay, they did say this is going to pretty fast, although it hasn't yet. I'll keep an eye on that one. Mother's Day from Trauma. So this is another one. It might sell out, but I'm not sure. These were released like a few weeks ago. I do want this as a really good film. Bloodsucking Freaks, again, I won that really badly. And I won Big Grannies. I can't really buy any of them at the moment. I'm just getting all the sale stuff. Then come January, February, when he's all actually way Big Grannies. Magic Crystal, I can get that over here on 88, so I'm not in a rush for that. I don't really know about this Flash trilogy. I'm not one for erotic movies, really, and this is erotic horror. And then Arnold, again, I'm not really sure what this is. I won't look at same with these. I'm sorry to rush to them now, but I don't know anything about them. I'm going to have to look into Ghost Nursing. Sounds hilarious. There's another Cardona set. Killer Condom I really want. It's German, 4K. I'm not sure about this one. Doesn't look the best. Amazon Jail 1 and 2. And that's about it then, guys. Really been right through the site. I hope we picked up some recommendations there because, took a while to go through them all. But we look at the Media Club. Here we go. So if you have got some points, there's some new products you can get. I had 3,000 points. A slip cover's 1,000, so I got 3 slip covers. I'll show you them quickly now, the ones I got and the ones you can get. Okay, so there's Battle for the real nice one, Blood Beat, Blood Harvest, even though that one's gone, Bloody New Year, Blue Vengeance, Cutting Class, so that's one of the ones I got. That's a 80 slasher with Brad Pitt, so I grabbed that one to go with my standard release here. So that's handy. I now have a slipcover for that. Don't Go in the Woods I didn't get, even though I know it's one of the rarer ones. Mausoleum, that's just coming out now by Film Treasure, so I didn't get that. House of the Dead looks cool, but I don't own it. No Pets or Nightmare Sisters or Night Train. And there's only so many points you got to, so you couldn't get them all, even if you went and bought the films. So I had to pick 3. I got that shop, but I didn't get the slipcover. Here they too. I already got this one. This one's really nice. Corruption of Chris Miller. It's got the that's the wrong one. That's the Girls' School Screamers I couldn't find earlier. Here we are. So it's got the nice limited edition Vinegar Syndrome on the side. So that's a nice slipcover. Wicked art on the back. And then I got Incubus because I got that one. And it's one of my favourite films on Vinegar Syndrome. We didn't pass that one when we did. It must be sold out. But yeah, here we are. So I can put the slip on that. And then I got this one, The Uninvited. So this is a wicked film. This is about a cat inside a cat on a cruise ship that goes around killing people. So yeah, I'm glad to have a slip cover for that one as well. So they were the 3 slips I got, even though there are some other wicked ones on here. If I can get some more points together, obviously I will get some more. And you've got some other stuff there. All right then, so I think that's about it really. I'm not sure if there's anyone watching or not because I don't know to see where the watchers are. But I might be bumped. But anyway, I hope you find the video useful and I'll catch you again soon. Oh, there's my done.